squads in Group C as we go and check out the flight path as the teams have already started dropping. Quarry going to be the hot zone here, and it looks like it's going to be FRU up against IJ. Oh, wait. No, it's Farang, and Farang quickly turned off back into Marbleworks as we see the flight path coming in from A3, cutting its way south all the way down to J7.
Been getting a lot of horizontal flight paths today. Don't think we've seen a vertical one. So very consistent today. We're seeing Freedom Rumble against IJ at the high tier loot zone. And this could be good news for Farang also, who are still, like you mentioned, hovering around the vicinity. We're seeing this early fight already, the Shanks firing at Yazid. Gets his skull split in half by Ryu. Needs immediate assistance by Yazid. He's running the Tatsuya. Brentu with good awareness, ready to intercept Freedom Rumble. Yazid might end up being the first blood.
Great pre-fire there, as the rest of FRU are going to be able to clean this up. They've gotten first blood, and they're starting to pinch down on the members of IJ here. Farang has decided to get involved in this fight. So far, IJ currently 2 members. They're going to get the revive on their third, but I don't know if FRU wants to keep holding on. I'm pretty sure Kryzo spotted out the members of FRG slowly pushing in, especially with the help of the drone as well. It's going to make it even tougher.
I mean, look at Jinbao. He is so far up front. Spade is going to be covering him from afar as well. Alip behind him, and look at that. It's a long angle onto McCrory. Nothing much IJ could do. Freedom Rumble, if they want to run, this is going to be their chance. Farang have completely locked down the entire northern side of Quarry. There's only one way out. Unfortunately for IJ, they just lost one of their members, and even worse, Blank and the Shanks, they are caught in a tough spot. Spade, just patient with his trigger, finds a sneaky Shanks, and it's going to take him out as well. That's it, IJ are gone.
No! We were hoping that IJ was going to get some big points, but no, getting hard contested in the quarry by FRU and third party by Farang. This could be Farang's really big game. I mean, FRU, they're looking for the reset. They've got their healing pistols out, but more importantly, can they actually survive this upcoming encounter? Looking at the armor level 2s all around, looking pretty decent, but when you're up against a team like Farang who just took out IJ and their body bags, I think they're going to be very well equipped here. Jamal still doesn't have a helmet though.
He just got knocked out by DRS off screen. I wonder what happened. But Yazik, the UMP, will find Jembao, who's trying to play Ring Around the Roses with FRU a bit too much. And Faiz actually takes out the glue wall and just blows through the hellbar of Yazid. Faiz will secure that kill. Alif, just true to his nature with that shotgun. That's 2 members of FRU already down. In fact, a third has been knocked. Spade will find that finisher, the bleed out, a quad kill already for him. And he will be able to bring Jinbao back. In fact, the biggest winner of this 3-way fight is Farang.
Nicely done coming in from Farang. Man, these teams are a little too are overheating a little too much, right? They're pushing into these angles and they're not really thinking about the potential exposed angles. And Farang doesn't mind, like Jinbao especially. Like he's getting deep into his deep into the middle of these fights, while the rest of his team find better and better positions the more time he buys.
Yeah, they are so efficient in clearing up space. Now Farang, in fact, they get control of the entire high-tier loot zone. Uncontested. And look at Jinbao, he just got revived and he's going to start working the areas near Marble work already. And the best part is that there are no other teams nearby, except for one lone member of FRU who is helpless against them.
Let's look at the northern side, right? Nobody was able to get into Moat House only because we see Kraken as well as Team Banud actually getting into conflict here, contesting the outer skirts past the moat. Now, in this building itself, what? How is that a headshot?
Man, poor guy doesn't even get to touch the ground. And that was from the 2nd floor. There's not much window. There's not much travel time involved. And he still got shot. And Nathan just very short with that. Finally finishing his warm-up, but no problem. TV just brings his team, bring that fallen teammate back. And they might have to do it a second time, as NV also gets dropped.
Yep, and that means that Kraken has definitely won this zone with all 4 of their members still alive. They're trying to chase down Yance. He's out in the open here, but they can't seem to finish him off. They've spammed everything. The glue wall buys him just enough time as he fires back, waiting for the regeneration to pull him back up full. He's looking for where the members are coming down from, and on that right side of his POV, he knows that Gal is nearby, but the dashes are coming on through, and that tree isn't going to protect him.
Gal should be able to finish him off.
Oh, he
actually whiffs, but finds the trade back. Fortunately for Jans, his teammates, not anywhere near him. So Kraken finds that 3rd point.
All right, nicely done by Kraken. It doesn't mean that Team Badut is completely out of this. They've got a revive point on their side by Moathouse, but the ring is closing on quickly. He's forced to kind of just go back in. It's going to disable at this point in time. He's got 4 eyes and Yan's already back up, so really good time. Wait, is Yan still alive? Yes, yes, they were able to recover from that.
Wonder what's the next move for Kraken right now. Do they still want to go back to Moathouse?
I don't think so at this point, right? They've basically gotten the entire upper section of this ring in their control. But let's look down to the southern side, right? Between Firebridge and as well as Brasilia, we see Todak and as well as Expand Jr. just making sure that that road is not safe. Nobody is crossing over from Firebridge without getting in between a very, very heated conflict.
Firebridge?
Fire Brigade. Sorry, I'm talking about the bridge between... Bridges are fun.
Bridges are fun.
Well, in the meantime, hopefully Cryos is able to get his team back up. But now we see that DRS getting into a conflict of their own against AE as they're pushing in from the eastern side. Forge up. Wait, hold on. K9 actually on that northern front. I don't think Team Badut wants to get involved here, and I think it would be a good choice for them not to because 3 teams are about to collide here. The real question is whether K9 is going to have, again, they have the superior positioning, but the real question is whether they can actually clean up not only AE, but DRS, who are very close behind them.
And the circle is very juicy as well. It's right in front of their eyes. Now they have some decisions they need to make because multiple teams are converging upon them, or at least setting up shop near them. And do they want to make the first move into the safe zone first? Kraken is going to run into TB for the 2nd time in this game. It's K9. They don't really have much natural cover to work with, and they gotta. But they can gatekeep AE. That's the good news.
Yeah, they can gatekeep AE, but I think that K9 right now are not spreading themselves out enough, right? There's too much neutral. Oh my gosh. Cryos has been running for his life up this side of the mountain, and finally Farang is able to take him out.
The fact that they found him, it takes a lot of dedication to find him.
At least they've got 2 vehicles to rotate back into the next circle, am I right?
Yeah.
Benefits all around, but it looks like Team Badut, once again, having to take care of themselves, fighting hard against Kraken, who honestly, Unknown is very far apart in this fight.
I mean, Nathan still ends up dropping one of the members of the side of Badut, and in fact, backup now shows up for Kraken. And they've gotten at least an equalizer. Team Badut will go in for the push, lay under pressure. Just trying to fight this out. Changes, swaps to the Charge Buster. Does have the Steffi shoe to help him, but unfortunately Luki just pre-fire around the corner, finds that drop. Should be able to get the kill. TB winning out.
Nicely done coming in from TB. Again, Karmic Justice working out again. Unknown this time was the only member that they haven't gotten any information. They know where Gal is, and right now, fortunately for Yan, he might be a bit exposed unless Unknown can do something about it, forcing him away in towards that ringside. Gal, he can tank this. He's got 8 med kits to work with.
Unknown finds the shot, doesn't land it unfortunately. And we will find Gao down. Unknown finally follows up. Envy is going to be the trade. Actually, Unknown finding a double for himself. Gao needs help, but he can't get to him. TB, they have 2 more members. It should be a 2v1. They're thinking of a pincer. Unknown shows itself. Unfortunately, can't find a 1v2. And Kraken, they're going to be out. Meanwhile, DRS also finds himself in a fight.
Yep, this is a really important fight for DRS. If they're able to take this away from K9, they're going to have a really good spot in the ring, and as well as very good rotational paths, as a matter of fact. Nemo, he's trying his best as he swings to the left. He sees the opportunity, can't, gets blocked off once again. He starts pushing in towards the house. Hexa is already down. The Daimoon so very, very close to dying here, as Nemo should be able to push in and finish off the rest. Last member, Daimoon. He needs to get on out of there. He's cooking that grenade. If he gets a double kill here, that'd be insane. But no, clusters on the outskirts don't find it. AE actually nearby.
Oh, they know he's there for sure. They see the glue wall is very, very obvious. And even if he runs away from DRS, he still has AE to contend with.
Yeah, Kyrie just looking out for those stragglers. He does. Oh, he spots Daimoon. They saw each other.
Might not be paying attention. He see it? Yeah, he wasn't paying attention. Now he's going to lose some of that HP. He's going to drop the Steffi first. Tries to peek out the window. Oh, Kyrie gets dropped, but
Traded.
Wicks will trade it back. Oh, thank God.
Oh, that was almost about to be bad. But based off of that kill feed, AE have an opportunity to take this 3v3. Kyrie is taking a little damage, but more importantly, he needs to get revived here. They're using the vehicle to close that distance. And, oh, does that mean that... Hold on, wait a minute. Entirely new fight. Red versus Farong right now.
Fire's getting the initial shot already. Farong 7 points so far. Definitely not a quiet game. Like, it's just true Farong fashion. JZ does end up finding Alif, but Alif will actually trade him back before he goes down. Jinbao having to absorb some of these pressure from Red, chipping away at the health bars of Red's members, but unfortunately can't get the necessary shots in as Alif ends up getting finished up by Red. Jinbao trying to look for angles, finds one through the glue wall.
What?
This guy is a prophet.
Stop it! He barely has the right close range weapons for this. He's just got the charge shot, and he's been able to do mega work with it. Fies is helping out Jambal as they slowly close around. Poor Arrow. He's trying to survive. Gets back in. Voidface is going to cover him through. Jumps out of the window as they're trying to disengage from this fight.
Yeah, Ares needs time to recover. He's gonna make his way onto the second floor. Fias, he is going to be out of there, and Jemba will keep an eye on this compound for a little while, as the Fias will also do the duty of reviving the rest of his team. In Farang, they are not willing to back off.
No, this is just more kills. 3 people down, 3 people die. Let's do it even more. And Jambal trying to take out somebody from the sky ends up dying because of the Ares. Now getting sweet, sweet revenge. And Farang now in an awkward spot. Spade is out of there. He is running for his life.
DRS finding AE. The clusters point blank, unfortunately, bounces away. Nemo will find that trade. Kathleen does get dropped though. DRS are tanking the blue. This is a very dangerous fight for them to take. The longer they stay, the slimmer the chances of them making it out alive. AE having the advantage, so DRS ends up having to just run away as fast as they can.
Yeah, they're still tanking the blue for as long as they possibly could, but keep in mind, as we look into the rest of them, DRS is also just one of those players that if they go down, it'd be great for AE. It'd be very helpful, in a matter of fact, if they go down.
AE has a lot of distance to cover for sure. Red still dealing with Farang, but they will find Fires. Finally get rid of this pesky little rodent. Farang are still in the game, but now he's just down to Spade.
Yep, and he's got no resources to work with, right? He really's got nothing to do here. They're going to quickly scan. Oh, that's so unlucky. As soon as Spade rotates upwards, TB has scanned him out. But let's have a look at the last member of DRS surviving on his last legs.
He's going to do his DRS. Adri does have... and he can catapult himself if he wants to.
Wait, where's Wix? Where did Wix go? Where's the rest of AE?
I believe he got taken out, I think.
Is
AE? Wait, where's AE? Yeah, you're right. He could still be in the blue.
Is he still outside the blue?
And there is a chance.
All right, we'll see in a little bit. I'm keeping an eye on the API to make sure that it's confirmed that he's still around.
He is in the blue.
Ah, this guy just tanking it over and manages to outlive some of his gatekeepers. The rest of DRS are done for now, but even for Spade gets sniffed out. This is actually working pretty well for him.
Very, very unlucky. Spade ends up getting dropped by Voidface. I had to run out into the open because the blue zone was closing in. Red, Todak, these two teams have a compound. Expand Junior also in this top 4, and look at that, TB is starting to fly straight in. They're going to land in front of Todak's house. And I'm not really sure this is how you show up to someone's properly, because Todak is already firing at them 4 eyes. The first one to go, and TB is definitely scrambling to react.
Let's see whether they can clutch this out, because now Expand has an opportunity to actually fight Red on the opposite end. If they see stragglers on Todak, that would be great, but they are so very close to that circle, and ideally they want Todak or even Team Badu to go down first.
There's the blue wall, getting shot down. Todak. And they're trying to set up a barricade from the second floor onwards. So TV will have to spend some time if they want to break right through, and look at Expand Junior. They will now start to challenge Red.
Yep, they have all the information to work with. They threw out that UAV, and now they know where exactly Red is. If they can force them out into Torak, that would be ideal, and that's exactly what happens. The perfect situation is now Torak have to deal with 2 other teams on the outskirts of their compound, allowing Expand to walk into the ring for free to gatekeep them.
And what a maneuver from Expand Jr. Now 3-way fight, especially on the ground floor, is going to be between TB and Red first. In fact, Red ends up losing 3 of their members, thanks to the combined effort of TB and Todak, and unfortunately for ASC Redoubt, there's just no making out of this.
Oh my god, what? Red and even Team Badut are going down too quickly. I mean, the helping hand of Expand has allowed this to occur, and now this structure getting compromised as Todak have lost the majority of their resources. 1 man already knocked down, and Expand looking to finish this off in this last squad v squad. They pinched 1, they're looking for the second as they turn the corner, barricaded off. There's nothing Zenin can do as it gets melted away as they crush down the glue walls, and they find the double kill, last being the last member in traps, knocked out. Booyah achieved by Expand Jr.
Wow, wow. The little bro stepped up for sure. Definitely a slower game. This game came down more to making decisions and those macro moves. They didn't fight as much. I believe they closed out this with a booyah and only 5 eliminations overall, but nonetheless, it's still very, very precious points.